Click and hello and welcome. Good to see you.
Happy Tuesday, good mammals.
Yeah, good mammals. It looks like I'm looking here at my notes from last week, and we're going to check in with friends and family.
Yes.
Who lift us up. That will be you.
Mm-hmm, that will be you.
Thank you for being here. We made a self-care calendar last time, and I thought we would start there with our schedule. And we're gonna take a lot of input from all of you today. We're gonna be creating some things here. Let me move this aside so it can be more easily read.
Put it over me.
Shinra Dog, welcome back, Shinra Dog, for 41 months, and Blue Star, welcome back for 53 months.
What?
So on our last stream, we did Blue Crusher back for 56 months. Blue Crusher and Doctor Who back for 50. That's 50,000 years.
Whoa.
And Mr. Debo, my bro,
Yes.
my dude,
Friends.
63 months of infinite support. We appreciate you so much. Thank you for hanging out with us, everybody. I see Curtain Call's back. Hey, Curtain Call, come on in. Glad to have you here. And Amelia's super distracted because Theo's in the corner of the room.
He is. Theodore is here. He will be making an appearance, I'm sure, momentarily.
Momentarily, when the time is right.
Hey, Lindsay the Fox. Welcome back for 40 months. Thanks for being
here. Hello, Lindsay. So on our last stream, we did this calendar.
Yeah, we made a self-care calendar.
We brainstormed a bunch of ideas, and then we picked 7 of them that we liked that we could put on one day of the week.
Yeah.
Is there anybody who used this over the last week?
I'm gonna read it out loud.
Did we do some of these things? Yeah, hit us, Amelia, with the news.
Tuesday is a day for check-in with friends and family who lift us up.
That's all you?
That's all of you.
Good work.
Wednesday was constructive rest, taking time to grow and refill our well.
All right, I like that.
Thursday was fresh air and movement.
Oh, okay, so get some outside time.
Friday was affirmation celebration.
Hold on.
Yeah.
What's an affirmation celebration?
Well, a positive affirmation is a short little sentence that you tell yourself that fills you up with positivity, that makes you feel good.
Yeah.
So this was a moment to celebrate a win.
So that's something we're gonna work on a little bit today. We're gonna fill up the well with a whole bunch of affirmations that we can tap on from Friday to Friday, or any day you might need one.
Saturday, beautify our space.
What does that mean?
So our space is often a reflection of how we're feeling on the inside. So if we wanted to tidy up, or to do some cleaning, or add some plants, or add some stickers to anything that makes you feel like
hang a piece of art on the wall.
Your space is feeling beautified.
I like it. Okay. There he is. There's the tweeze. He's checking all the edges for everyone, making sure there's still edges to his space.
Sunday, plan a date this week for you, yourself, and I, for me and myself and I. So maybe take yourself on a solo date. And Monday, gratitude list and journal.
All right. I dig it. So these are just some little ways that we can practice the self-care that we were talking about on our last stream. And on today's stream, we're going to take it to another level. We have, young Theo.
Look at his little feet.
He has small feet.
I'm going to give him a treat.
Let's give him a treat for having small feet. Noemisha, welcome back for 4 months. Thank you for being here and spending time with us. And Attica, welcome back for 11 months. I appreciate your support. And Just Not Jade, welcome back for 4 months.
Here.
Hello.
This is a treat. It's up here.
Go get your treat, boy.
Do it.
We've gathered all these people here together today to talk about positive affirmations and art prompts. Ioli GTY, thank you for being here for 8 months. And Akita Day, thanks for using your Prime. If y'all have Amazon Prime, you can link it to Twitch for a free subscription. ! Free in the chat. But that covers up my cat, so I gotta do it like that.
Yeah.
All right, so Amelia.
Brian.
I thought what we could do is start with us filling them all with positive affirmations. I'm talking about maybe 160 positive affirmations we could just overload these friends with, plug these mammals in. Mm-hmm. And then after we've stuffed them full of positive affirmations and they can handle no more positivity, we will ask them to stuff us full of art prompts. We do this thing called Dechart prompts. They're little art challenges, kind of like an Inktober sort of a thing. It's our clever little way to help people pronounce our last name, Dechart. And we're going to come up with one prompt for each day of the month of August.
Because today is August 1st.
Right. So that's a way we can beautify our space.
Yes.
We can beautify our digital space. This digital wasteland we all find ourselves in. Susie the Nose.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for the 9 gifted subs, yo. We appreciate it. Thank you so much. If you got one of those gifted subs from Susie, please be sure to say thank you. And you can check out the starter kit. It'll show you the way around the channel. Ignak Joe Proho, welcome, and thank you for using your Prime. And Deviant Kate, welcome back for 2 months.
Well, I have a question. It's Tuesday, so Tuesday is a day for checking in. Yep. So everyone, shout out. How are you feeling today? How has your week been? What's going on? What's going on?
Let's check in with it. If you are describing your emotional state, feel free to be descriptive. Use a more specific word than just like bad or good. Let's say how nuanced we can get with it. Feeling mellow. Interesting.
Feeling drained.
Very tired and a bit sad.
Happy but tense. You've got a headache. Feeling lethargic.
Overjoyed. That's wonderful.
Feeling resourceful. Took active time for yourself.
I love it. Fabulous.
Feeling fabulous. Stressed and overwhelmed.
Excited but sleepy.
Feeling stressed and sad.
I see some frustration with work, some overwhelm.
Bored and just done. Relaxed. Oh, you started a new book.
Nice.
Motivated on a trip with your family.
I'm seeing some strangeness, some mixed emotions.
Yeah.
There we go. Happy with an emphasis on the question mark. Happy.
Feeling a little anxious. You're going to Oxford for your studies, but you're going to be away from your family. So excited and anxious at the same time.
Some newness.
Frustrated and disappointed. That's valid.
Yeah.
Ecstatic, isolated. Aww.
Strange, elated, lonely, little anxious. Yeah. So all of these things are it's amazing how simultaneously we can all be here with so many different moods. There must be like, this is the box of crayons. Every single color in the box we have here with us. What are we gonna do about Theo?
What do you want to do, little sir?
What do you want to do, little Theo? You've chosen to join us here today only to want to escape? Go in your little place, my sir.
Go, sir.
Can we just identify, please, the cute, sweet little boots of him?
We're gonna bunker. Or you can stay there. You do what you want, but if you want to bunker, it's here.
Thank you, Theo. This is like bring your kid to work day, except for if you had a kid, he would at least,
he likes
speak the language.
To go under blankets and burrow when he snoozes. So it's kind of like, a little kid who's not at home, and I'm like, this is your bed for today, and he's like, but what about my bed?
He'll be all right. He's just going to keep us company, but I would really like to focus on this. So I'm setting a boundary for myself that I'm going to prioritize 160 positive affirmations for all aspects of your life. Purple B, welcome back for 2 months. Thank you for being here. I just want to shout out that we are moving forward with getting these past streams up on our YouTube. So those are gonna start being uploaded this coming week. We did a bunch of past streams on understanding your emotions, overcoming loneliness, dealing with burnout, right? The ways to show self-care, setting boundaries. I mean, we've only been doing this for about 2 months, but we've covered a lot of big topics that all kind of seem to loop back into themselves.
Yeah.
So we would love to be able to reference them. So they're going to be going up on YouTube one at a time, and then we're going to make a little comment, exclamation point in the chat, like exclamation point loneliness will link to the overcoming loneliness stream. So hopefully they'll be useful, even if you're not able to join sequentially. The idea is that those will all be kind of like a little pool in the background for people to draw on. But the ones that we're focusing on today are on Friday, we have the affirmation celebration. So we're looking for a whole bunch of affirmations that we can tap into for your Fridays or for any day of the week that you need to pull some of these. So if one is really useful to you, feel free to echo it into the chat. You can say it out loud, or you can write it down. Maybe you put it on a journal or a little sticky note, put it by your mirror. Give yourself, these are like little hints, little cheat codes. This is when you're playing the video game and you don't know where to go. And so you jam down R3 and then it's like, there's your waypoint. So let's give ourselves some... Some
I
little
like
waypoints.
that. I like that. Like these are little waypoints.
Yeah,
to help us through the game of life.
And Vishelia is asking, are we drawing affirmations? The idea is I figured we'd fill you all up with affirmations, and then you can fill us up with art prompts. And I'm guessing that those things will have something to do with each other.
Yeah, because we'd love to be able
think.
to pull in some of these positive affirmations into the art prompts, so that way when the art prompts are going up through the month, it's continuing to fill us all up with positivity.
Which is this next one, which is beautify our space. And a lot of us share digital space like Discord or social media or whatever. So the idea is if we can take some of these ideas, some of these affirmations, the way that they make us feel, or the images that come into mind when we're working through them, that we can then use that to beautify our digital space. And then I'm going to make a mention now that it's about 10:20. I'm thinking around 2:20 or so. I'm going to go live again today. We'll do a little bonus stream, and I'm going to do some beautifying of the digital space. If there's anybody who's interested in the behind the scenes look of what OBS is like, how our stream is set up, how all those things are, connected to each other.
Mm-hmm.
I need to take care of my digital space psychologically, clean up around here. So if there's anybody interested in streaming and behind the scenes kind of stuff, I'll show you around. And it's also a great place for us to come up with like marvelous inventions. If you know, you know. Ree, thank you for being here for 2 months.
Thank you so much for being here.
Let's stuff them full of positive affirmations, Amelia.
Right.
Are you ready?
Ara, Sanel, thanks for the gifted sub to Kokor. Appreciate you. Yeah, let's
Kokor.
stuff you full of positive affirmations.
Okay, what is this? Give me the lead in. This is a link from Skillshare.com. I'm going to drop the link for the moderators so that they can share it with you if you'd like to read it along, or maybe read it later or share it with a friend or something. There you go, mods. It is in the Twitch mod room.
Can you scroll up just a little bit so I can read this opening part? Okay. 160 positive affirmations for all aspects of your life.
You're about to get stuffed full of positive affirmations, team.
160. Everyone needs a positive boost now and then, but you don't have to wait for it to come from somewhere else. Use positive affirmations to lift your own spirits.
I'm not good enough. I'll never achieve this goal. I never do anything right.
Have you ever caught yourself thinking a negative thought like that, perhaps? Well, you're not alone. The truth is, we all experience negative thoughts, even without realizing it. And the problem is, regularly thinking negative thoughts can be detrimental to our self-esteem, our outlook on life, our resilience, and motivation to pursue meaningful activities. But that's where positive affirmations can come in.
Okay.
So every time you think a negative thought, you strengthen its neural pathways to your brain, which makes it easier to choose the negative thought again and again in the future.
So I can positively reinforce negative thoughts and beliefs?
Yeah, well, because if you keep saying it to yourself, you're going to start to believe it.
So thinking makes it so?
Thinking makes it so. So if we continue down this path, it will eventually become our standard way of thinking about everything.
Okay.
So, how can we break the cycle of negativity? The first step is to replace the negative thoughts with positive affirmations. The second is to practice these affirmations over and over and over again.
You mean like debugging code?
Yeah, or like a muscle. You know, you can train your brain to form new neural pathways and make positive thoughts your new go-to option.
I like it.
So whether you've tried positive affirmations before or are looking to establish a more regular practice, then this article here is for you. So in it, we'll answer the following questions. What are positive affirmations? How should they be used? What benefits can you expect to experience from positive regular practice? And most importantly, 160 examples of affirmations.
Ooh, all right. So this article gives us a ton of different categories. Look at this. This is powerful daily affirmations, morning affirmations, self-love affirmations, career affirmations, health, positive affirmations for anxiety, affirmations for confidence. These are like feels like spell book. Positive affirmations for work, for depression, for positive body affirmations, positive affirmations for self-esteem, for self-care, for relationships, affirming words, and then the benefits of positive affirmations. This is beautiful. After reading through that list, are there any ones that anybody wants to shout out real quick that we can start with? We can hop all around. To me, the morning affirmation sounds good. I'm still can you hear it in my voice? I'm still kind of waking up. Never too many affirmations.
It's true. For depression, for morning ones, work affirmations.
All right, let's do the morning ones and then some work ones and see how that goes. But maybe we can get into all of them. Natalia, welcome back, 31 months. And Michaela, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard.
Nice.
All right, hit me with some morning affirmations. Let's read these in alternation.
Okay. So these are things that you can say to yourself in the morning when you're just waking up in bed and you're like, cuddling and stuff, or your pillow or whatever.
When it's the morning.
When it's the morning.
Everybody knows the morning, yeah?
Yeah, buddy.
He just wants to go outside, but he doesn't. You would have no fun in that parking lot, my whiz.
All right. I am so grateful to be alive.
I am so grateful to be alive. That's a wonderful Are you grateful to be alive, Detweez? Yes. Today and every day, I am blessed.
I am optimistic because today is a new day.
Today is a new day. That's a good thing to say to ourselves in the morning.
Today will be a great day.
Today is worth celebrating.
I will succeed today.
I can do anything I put my mind to.
I am open to all the great things that today will bring.
I am grateful for all that I have and all that is yet to come. An interesting thing reading through this was a list of 9 things to say in the morning. And I'm like, my brain's kind of turning on to them. And as I say them in the first sentence, I'm just like, I'm just kind of saying it, right? But then by the time you say that again, it starts to sink in a little bit more. Can we read those again?
Yeah, sure.
We'll alternate. I'm so grateful to be alive.
Today and every day, I am blessed.
I am optimistic because today is a new day.
Today will be a great day.
Today is worth celebrating.
I will succeed today.
I can do anything I put my mind to.
I am open to all the great things that today will bring.
I am grateful for all that I have and all that is yet to come.
Ooh, okay.
Whoa,
so I see
all right.
Friends are sharing their own morning affirmations. I love these.
Yeah, this is wonderful. Share some more.
Lemedek says, today is not yesterday.
Today is not yesterday.
Re144 says, I am happy that I am alive. Yes.
Yes, I'm happy that you're alive too.
I am better than before, says
There
Nicole.
you go. Yeah, I like the phrase that tomorrow always has the potential to be better than today. Or today always has the potential to be better than yesterday. Right? That we're not stuck in whatever yesterday was like.
Why not? Aiko says, today is a new day.
Yes, today is a new day. It's a new day. It's a new dawn.
Yeah. You matter.
I am worth it. These are great. Today is a gift. So these are wonderful ways that we can start our day with just this intention of some positivity for, I see positive expectation, right? Like today will be a great day. If I wake up saying today will be a bad day, I'm going to look for opportunities to call myself right. I'm going to say I was right. That was bad. That was another bad thing. But if I say today's going to be a good day, then I'm looking out for opportunities for my correctness, but it's a great day. I saw some questions for the work ones. So let's read some of these work affirmations for anybody. Is anybody at work literally right now? Or they're doing some kind of work? All right.
My job brings me joy and happiness.
My work is important.
I am focused and motivated to do my best work.
My worth is determined by who I am, not what I do.
My life has balance.
Rest is productive.
I ask for help when I need it.
No one is better at my job than I am. Wow.
Whoa.
Whoa. That one feels good to say. I don't know if I believe it or not, but it feels good to say that.
Yeah. I am a valuable asset to my employer.
I am my own employer. Technically, you all are our employer. I am grateful for the opportunity to learn and gain experience. Huh. Those ones are interesting too, because I mean, the whole concept of work is a tricky one, right? This idea of being productive. I think the rest is productive one stands out to me too. I see Flamenco.
Yeah.
So that's one for them.
I also I ask for help when I need it, because I know for me sometimes asking for help can feel like, oh, I'm failing at something, or I'm not good enough, and so I need to have somebody else. But actually asking for help it takes a lot of courage to say I can't do it on my own. I need someone else.
Yeah, especially. Well, and if we ask for help, that's like how we get better at what we do, right? I mean, it's the long, slow way if you're going to try everything yourself and have to make all the mistakes yourself. But if you can learn from other people's mistakes or their past experience, you can speed it up. Kelvine Queen, welcome back for 21 months.
Oh,
welcome back. And
Ree 3, thank you so much for cheering.
Thank you, Ree. Let's read those 10 positive affirmations for work again and see if another one sticks out to us.
Okay.
My job brings me joy and happiness. I would say that is true.
Yeah.
I do get joy. I do get joy.
My work is important.
I think so. Yeah. We did a stream on Ikigai, which is purpose and meaning, and this Good Mammal stream is a way that Amelia and I are kind of recalibrating how we use some of our stream time into these sort of discussions, which we think are very useful.
So I'm thinking about asking for help, because I see Skyfire says, I'm always nervous to ask for help because it makes me feel like a failure, which I relate to. But then I thought about okay, in games, when we play games, there are always other characters that we need to talk to and ask for help in order to get information about our quests and how to solve either a side quest or a main mission. But none of the main characters do it solely on their own. They go either to ask an NPC for help or an environment for help, but there's always some getting information from other beings around us, whether that's another character or the environment or looking for clues, but we're always getting help from other people. So maybe that's a way to frame it in our mind, so that it's not like it's a failure, but we're actually getting help so that we can solve the mission of whatever it is our work is, or our life,
Yeah, let me throw this out to Amelia's video game analogy, because we want to tie in as much of this mental health stuff into the gaming world as we can. We talked about on a previous stream, I think it was the one about loneliness. Who are some of your favorite characters from video games? Your favorite from a movie or a TV show or from a book? Like, who are the heroes in literature and stuff that you look up to, right? Right? Here we go. I got Arthur Morgan. Did Arthur Morgan ever receive help?
Yes, from a lot of people.
Yes.
Connor.
Does Tony Stark receive help?
Aloy gets a lot of help.
Does
from
Luke Skywalker receive help?
Ellie literally couldn't make it across the country without Joel.
Does Harry Potter receive help? Does Hercules receive help? Right? Does V from... So like all of these characters who we look up to and we think they're really awesome, without some help, what did Luke be up to? I mean, fuck, Luke would still be looking for the droids, probably. He'd just be following lost droids around. I mean, he even gets help finding his lost droids. I mean, we can hold ourselves maybe to a higher expectation than we even hold like literal superheroes.
Yeah.
So if your standards for yourself are higher than your standards for Iron Man, you know what I'm saying? Like, Iron Man did not do it alone.
No, actually, he really didn't.
So I just think that really helps me anyway. That's very, very Yes,
we
positive
get by with a
affirmation.
little help from
I
friends.
am Iron Man.
Oh,
You are.
I get by with a little help from my friends.
Amelia really wants to sing this part.
I'm gonna try with a little help from my friends.
Good work, Amelia. Nicely sung. Ree, thank you so much for the cheers, saying, here's something to remember. I can't always control how my day goes, but I can always choose to have a positive outlook on it. I like that. I mean, a positive outlook is just really about reframing the way something I'm seeing there. Like, I made a New Year's resolution one year. I think I mentioned this on a previous stream, that I was only going to do things I wanted to do. I was tired of spending too much of my life doing things I didn't want to do. I thought I was spending all this time. And then I got on the airplane to fly home, and I was stuck on the tarmac for like an hour and a half. And I was like, well, I don't want to be stuck on the plane, but I don't have any control over this when the plane is going to be delayed or departed or whatever. But if I had to reframe it, I was thinking about how I do want. Sorry, Theo, you're not going to go outside, bud.
We're not going outside, buddy. In fact, I'm going to turn on the AC.
The want is malleable. So I was able to reframe the way I looked at it. Like, I do want to go back to my friends. I do want to go back to school. So the one thing that I didn't want was being stuck on the airplane, being stuck on the tarmac. You know, nobody likes their flight to be delayed. But if you look at the other part that's actually happening, that's actually more of a positive element, then you have a much better hour sitting on the plane. Ray of Sunshine, welcome back for 6 months.
Welcome back.
Thank you for being here. Do we have any affirmations for cats? Here, let's give Theo some self-love affirmations. Theo, we have some self-love affirmations for you. I know my worth. Ooh, I know my worth. If one of these resonates with you, feel free to type it in the chat. Or if it doesn't and you want to try it out.
I treat myself kindly and with compassion.
I give myself permission to be myself. What? Oh my God, that's it? I just have to have permission to be myself and then this is it? What a relief.
I love myself deeply.
I trust myself fully.
I am allowed to take care of myself.
I am allowed to take care of myself. Damn. I am worthy of respect and kindness.
My needs and wants are important.
I am allowed to feel good.
I am still learning, so it's okay to make mistakes.
And I am allowed to say no. That was something we talked about on a stream about boundaries, about how no is a complete sentence.
Yeah.
You don't necessarily have to explain all of your boundaries. You could just say no. Kalendra, welcome.
Kalendra.
Thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you, friend.
So much, friend.
Appreciate the awesome support.
Thank you.
Thank you for the love. Thank you for the good vibes. Let's read through that little list again.
Yeah, so these are self-love.
Grab one, the self-love affirmation that feels good.
I give myself permission to be myself.
I treat myself kindly and with compassion.
I trust myself fully.
I love myself deeply. I love yourself.
I am allowed to take care of myself.
Yes, I am worthy of respect and kindness. It's Kalendra's birthday.
Happy birthday, Kalendra.
Thank you for the love. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Wishing you a magical year overflowing with positive affirmations and self-love. And I hope that you are surrounded with people who lift you up and make you feel like the bright star that you are.
Oh, I dig it. And you are allowed to feel good. And you're allowed to say no on your birthday.
And you're allowed to make mistakes because you're still learning.
I love it. And Foster of Terror, welcome back for 35 months, my friend. Thank you. I see I am allowed to take up space. That's enough. That's a nice way of putting it.
Yeah.
Hello, hello. And you're allowed double cake, says Vishalia, for your birthday. Double cake. You're allowed to nurture your body. Beautiful. Beautiful. Beautiful way to put it. All right, let's go to these powerful daily affirmations.
Okay. I grow and improve every day.
I grow and improve every day. I let go of all that no longer serves me. This one's huge.
Yeah.
I think this is like the most important one I've read yet. I let go of all that no longer serves me. I'm not going to live in the past about some idea that I had.
Or getting hung up about a mistake that I made.
I'm not going to keep beating myself up about some nonsense. All right.
I have the power to create change.
Ooh, I like that. Every day is full of potential.
I am capable of overcoming any challenge I face, and not necessarily alone.
That's right. I am creative and inspired.
I inspire everyone around me.
I am worthy of what I desire. Whoa. How many of us do not feel worthy for what we desire? I mean, that's huge, right? It's like, I couldn't even possibly let myself daydream that much. But what if you could? What if you could? What if we are worthy of all that we desire?
I am in charge of my life.
You are?
I am in charge of my life.
Say it like you mean it.
I am in charge of my life.
I am in charge of my life. And Dweez, he's in charge of
his life.
He's in charge of his life, but within the confines of this structure.
Yes.
Dweez.
Hi, buddy.
I am doing my best, and that is enough.
I am proud of myself.
I am proud of yourself, too. I am proud of myself. So I am doing my best, and that is enough. This one sticks out to me because I know that sometimes I'm actually not doing my best. But the reason why I'm not doing my best is usually because I'm not giving myself permission to feel worthy of what I desire, or believe that I have the power to create change, or that I can improve every day, or I'm holding on to something that doesn't serve me. You know what I mean? Like your best is like byproduct of
only
all this.
You know your best as well, you know, like, or you have to push yourself in order to find your best, but we are the ones that kind of set that for ourselves, you know?
Yeah, your best changes every day. But I mean, sometimes I think that me giving my best is a way of like living out these affirmations, you know, like I can do better, if that makes sense, when I feel like these other things are true, that I'm worthy and that I'm in charge of my life. And then I start to slip. So maybe to say I'm doing my best and that is enough is a good way to be gentle with myself, but it's also a good way to check in with how do I feel about some of these other ones.
Hey, MSS, welcome back for 60 months. Whoa, that's incredible. Welcome back. And Alana Valentine, welcome back for 26 months.
Welcome back. And Sunflower Spidey, welcome back for 16 months. Hello. I'm glad you're enjoying the Good Mammal streams. Yeah, these are just a way that Amelia and I were finding was becoming increasingly important to how we spend our time, especially on stream. Hi, Theo. You're a cat. You never say so much as when you're in this room.
I know. It's true.
All right, let's talk about some career affirmations, Theodore. Are you ready for this?
Do you have a career you want to talk about?
Do you have a career you'd like to pursue?
He's a great hunter.
Yeah, he's a great hunter. He hunt flies.
He do.
10 career affirmations. I deserve success.
Every step I take brings me closer to my goals.
My potential for success is limitless.
I know exactly what to do to achieve success.
My contributions to the world are valuable.
I am respected by my peers.
There is room for me at the table.
I am qualified to do what I do.
Doors are opening for me.
I deserve a fulfilling career.
Wow.
Ooh.
feel like a lot of these things are things that I could say to my friend so much more easily than I could say for myself.
I know. I was
Why
feeling
is
the
that?
same thing.
Why is that? I see Popping Lock's like, I deserve a raise.
I deserve a raise.
Yeah, go. Today's the day, Popping Lock.
I am valuable because we don't believe it.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting. I had a conversation with my brother about setting boundaries and explaining, your point of view to your boss and stuff like that. And actually went very, very well for him in a way that he was expecting it to be creating an obstacle to like express his truth. His boss was very, very receptive of it. And in fact, gave him a bit of a promotion and a raise. So sometimes you can bring up things that you think are going to be an issue, but they're actually you working towards, helping the people that you work with.
Yeah.
Black Thunder, welcome back for 33 months. And Momo, thank you for the cheers. Appreciate you.
Well, I kind of feel like, as we were reading through these, there were certain ones that I felt like, I don't believe it as I'm saying it, but from reading at the beginning of this article, it talked about how, it's like strengthening a muscle. So if we are telling ourselves that we are qualified to do what we do, even if we don't believe it in the beginning, like if we continue to tell ourselves that, then it will eventually sink in and we will start to believe it. Right. And if we tell ourselves that doors are opening for me, even if one is not opening right there, it will open because we're putting our energy towards it. We're putting our attention towards it. So these career affirmations are maybe not ones that are, if any of them are feeling like it doesn't feel necessarily truthful to say it to yourself, that if you continue to repeat these things, then eventually it will become true because we are putting that energy out. So that energy will come back to us.
I saw a question about, are there some good ones for students? I do feel like all of these can be useful to all people, but maybe some resonate more or less with you at different times. So let's continue visiting with them. And if there's ones that stand out to you, feel free to, like I say it out loud, or you can type it into the chat, or maybe you write it for yourself as a little note or a little reminder. Put it around your workspace, or maybe put it in your journal or your calendar. Here are affirmations for confidence.
Yes, need confidence.
I love who I am.
I radiate confidence.
I don't compare myself to others.
The only validation I need is from myself.
I can do amazing things.
I am stronger than my fears.
I release the fears that do not serve me.
I believe in my abilities.
It's okay to leave my comfort zone.
I am not scared of taking risks.
I belong here and I am allowed to take up space. Yes! Who's out there with the power stances? Let me see you. You got this.
Oh man.
Those are good. That gives me a little confidence, a little pep in my step. Here are some short affirmations from the list. I choose peace.
All is well.
I am enough.
I have value.
I am safe.
I am loved.
I am worthy.
I will be okay.
I am complete.
I know my worth.
I believe in myself.
I am resilient.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Something nice about the we are alive. Yeah, something nice about the nice little punchy 3 or 4 words there, right? That's a good thing to remind yourself. Just all is well. Everything is fine. I will be okay.
I am resilient. I really like that one.
All right, now here are some affirmations for anxiety. Now, we were talking about anxiety and the difference between being anxious about something and then like having chronic anxiety, right? This is kind of a spectrum of extremity there, or rather how long and continuously you've been stuck in an anxious kind of a feeling. So this is perhaps you can use these to varying degrees depending on where you deal with anxiety. Yes, Theo, you are a cat.
Yeah, buddy.
You are a cat.
You can bunker under there.
You are a cat.
Fun.
You are a cat and you eat cat food. All right. I am present in this moment. This moment is my cat should not have been invited to today's stream.
He wanted to come.
He does not seem to want to be here. I am in charge of my breathing. I am in charge of my breathing. Difficult times help me appreciate the good times. I am grateful for the things I can control.
I don't worry about the things I have no control over.
If I keep doing it, it will get easier.
I can get through this.
I survived this before. I can do it again.
I inhale peace and exhale doubt.
Whoa.
I like that one. Inhale peace, exhale doubt.
Lavienne Rose, welcome back for 15 months. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you joining us. So these are some affirmations for feeling sad or depressed.
Ooh.
This feeling won't last forever.
This is only temporary.
I learn and grow through difficult times.
I am becoming more resilient each day.
I am stronger than I realize.
I am not alone in this.
It's okay to ask for help.
I can take this one day at a time.
Serious Nick, thank you for the 10 gifted subs, my friend.
Thank you so much,
Thank you, thank you,
Serious
thank
Nick.
you.
Thank you.
If you got one of those gifted subs from Serious Nick, please be sure to thank him. Thank you so much, Nick. Thank you for the support. I can take this one day at a time.
Tomorrow is a new day.
A bad day is not a bad life.
I am more than my depression.
I can choose how much or how little I want to accomplish each day. Wow. So I'm seeing a lot of things here having to do with time, actually. Patience and being gentle with ourselves.
Yeah.
That tomorrow's always a new day, a fresh slate, or that just because one thing was bad doesn't mean that all things are bad, that we're more than just the depression itself, or that we can kind of scale up our expectation for the day.
And also change. That change is the only constant, that if we're feeling something right now, it will change. This is not a fixed thing, you know?
Yeah, this is my growing theory on these things here. Let me see about our emotion wheel. I'm gonna pull up this simple little emotion wheel here, and here we go. So this is one of the more simple emotion wheels that we were looking at, right? So you have uncomfortable emotions or more comfortable emotions, and they get more specific. I'm going to make it fuller so we can see the whole thing. We have these different emotions, and we're talking about sadness right now, right? So you can feel sad, you can feel lonely, you can feel hurt, you can feel disappointed. But I think that what happens with these various things is that if we're up in the sad category here, that purple zone, and we go, oh, I was sad yesterday and I'm sad right now, guaranteed 100% I'm going to be sad tomorrow. And we decide instead that we're going to be sad in advance. We're kind of like hanging on to this other script instead of living in the present moment. So my it's a very simple breakthrough was realizing the word motion is the major part of the word emotion. So we want our emotions to stay in motion. I want to throw this out there for anybody who feels like they are chronically sad. They are sad more often than not, or more often than they experience any of these other emotions, can I challenge you to maybe not necessarily stop feeling sad, but to feel sad plus a little something else? Can you add a little bit of anger to it and be a little bit angry instead of being only sad? Or can you be a little bit afraid instead of a little sad, just to start to stretch where that feeling is and how you start to understand it? And you might think that that's even worse, but I'm telling you that if you pick one of these emotional spots and you get stuck there, you stay in that spot over and over and over and over and over again, your life becomes sort of painted with, I'm angry because I was angry yesterday and I'm angry today and I'm going to be angry tomorrow. And so your default assumption of how you're going to be feeling is anger. So what I'm suggesting is a lot of times people think, oh, I'm sad, so I got to go to the opposite of it. I need to be happy, right? Well, maybe some really sad shit's happening. Maybe you got some really sad circumstances that you got to deal with. But what I've found in my own life is that if I dwell in on the same emotion over and over and over again, I kind of like carve out, you dig a hole in the sand that's this spot. They get like stuck in a rut, right? We all know this kind of expression. And so my thought is, if we can maybe just experiment with, if you've been feeling hurt for 10 days in a row, can you experiment a little bit with what it is to understand, like maybe the disappointment that's connected to that sadness, or maybe the lonely feeling that's connected to that sadness, just so that you're not stuck in the hurt of it the whole time? Because my theory is that if you get a car stuck in the mud and the wheels won't spin, it's because they don't have any traction. So the wheel is spinning, but the car's not moving. You're stuck in one location. The way you get it out of it is you got to put some shit in there that's not the same mud, and it will rock you back and forth a little bit. And then you start to get a little momentum, and now you can start to climb up out or, go through the thing. I'm just, from my own personal experience, I've found that if I get stuck in I'm angry, I will later in the day or the next day or whatever be like living this self-fulfilling prophecy of being angry instead of actually being angry. Like, I'm not like, something's not making me angry. Something made me angry before, and I'm like hanging on to this anger, and I'm like, but I'm angry today. Does that make sense? I don't know.
So Anxious Red Panda says, this is one affirmation that's really helped me, which is, I may not be where I want to be yet, but I am in motion. So feeling stuck is the word. I love that. I love that. In motion. It's like, it's a changing thing. And also what you're saying about the analogy of when a car is stuck in the mud and if you keep pressing on the gas, then you're just going to continue to your wheels just keep spinning, and actually the car gets more and more stuck. So you have to get out and you have to like put a little piece of wood or something, a bridge to help get it out.
You need some different material. I mean, like if it's all muddy, there, and you throw in some branches, right? I mean, or something that just changes your point of view a little bit so you can get some traction, if that makes any sense. I just am so aware that when it's me, this is like very abstract and I'm dealing with my own thoughts, so it's like confusing. It doesn't make any sense. But when I'm talking to my friend, right, and it's like outside of me, I'm talking to my partner, I'm talking to my friend, and I see them say like, I'm so mad about this thing that happened 4 days ago or whatever. And you can literally see someone like holding on to the anger. You can like see the little like wisp that connects to back when it used to actually happen. But you can tell that they're not actually actively mad in the moment. They're actively mad at something that happened in the past, but they're stuck on the thing. And so what I've found is helpful is to get them to talk about like, not to get rid of to get rid of the anger and be like, we'll talk about some positive things instead. But it's like, instead of just exploring the anger, can we explore the different sides or the different flavors of it? So instead of only seeing something like from one angle of a roadblock, you start to rotate it and you see it from some other angles. And then it becomes more of an object that you can make sense of, that you can deal with it outside of yourself. Anyway, I digress.
Leclerc, thank you so much for the cheers.
Thank you, thank you.
And Mew Memento, thank you so much for the cheers as well.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. You are just as valid and worthy as everyone else, no matter what other people or your own mind say. Very valuable.
Yeah.
Thank you, Leclerc.
Thank you.
So let's go. Here's some body positivity affirmations.
Okay. My body is perfect just the way it is.
I am grateful to be living in this body.
I am beautiful.
My body is worthy of being cared for.
I feel strong and confident in my body.
I feel blessed to have this body.
I am defined by who I am inside and not how I look.
My body does not determine my worth.
It feels good to take care of my body.
That's great. Thank you, body.
Thank you, body.
Thank you, body.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Like our bodies are amazing.
Well, these
do
ones,
so many amazing things.
These ones tie in beautifully. These are for 10 positive affirmations for self-esteem. I am beautifully unique.
I accept myself as I am now.
I am perfect, just as I am.
I am here to share my gifts with the world.
I don't criticize myself or others.
My voice is important.
I am worthy of the compliments I receive.
I deserve everything good that comes to me.
I have unique ideas to share with the world.
Everything I need is within me.
Lovely, lovely. Well, I send you good vibes, Bucketeer. I wish you all the best with that. There, I see some people saying I'm perfectly imperfect and various similar kinds of things. So I want to throw this out, and the mods can share the link again. And this is 160 of them that we're throwing at you. But if one stands out to you and you go, I don't know if I can say that, maybe that's one to hang on to and try again and again. Because I definitely think that the confidence to build up into some of these things, being beliefs that we hold on to, or that we really, believe ourselves when we say that we believe that thing.